Well, I am attempting to dye a little bit, so spraying and mainly spraying a bit of water here. I got my purple solution, my coffee dye solution. I got various of spray bottles here. And then I got some fabrics that I would like to give a bath. In this bowl I thought I'd just start, maybe I make them wet first. With these I have a project. I would like to make ribbons, you know, snippet ribbon. So it absolutely doesn't matter that they are stained. These are old t-shirts. Just cut a piece of it. My cardboard here is already okay, that's better. I put down a piece of plastic and I wetted these so I can start straight away with giving this some color here. So I have this firework. No, this is not the firework. These are fireworks, the green. Here, Rich Chocolate by Fireworks. And Lindy's. I have a very dark, it's like a walnut. I can't read the color. So first I go with the chocolate. You know, the thing is, I have no idea where it will take me. But I thought I'd just video one of my processes, which is just to demonstrate how playful you have to take this. It's not a matter of being serious or being policed. So I always like to, I have an old cloth here, an old glove, and I use that to clean the nozzles. That's the more dark one. And because the cloths are wet, it's not gonna be these round drops that you see. It will spread into the fabric. So, and then I go over with some Distress Tarnished Brass. Right in hot. They'll be cut into strips, so it can be creative here. Good practice is to keep the bottle a bit upright, not like this, so that this straw, this tube picks up the color good. And then when you put it away, where is my glove? Just clean the nozzle. Clean the nozzle. And close the lid, put it back so it can be found again. Take a bit up from the pattern. See, that's already quite nice. Giving it sun to dry. And then I have another lot of colors here. I put these in the sun for now. And last but not least, I would like to show you the snippets with the fabric that I started with dyeing. These were the original colors of this t-shirt material. These were then the colored one that you watched me. We did that together. And that's a piece of fabric. That's that very thin one, Indian fabric. And that's the one with the rose. I haven't used that one yet. And these are the snippets. This is the one with the Indian colors, with the border. I made long bits, various things that can be used out of projects, and these I kind of want to snippet them together, like, you know, a long ribbon. So, but I would like to keep them their individual little colors. So again, these were the original, the dyed ones, and I cut various sizes, smaller one, bigger ones, the same here. This lot, the dyed one. Here a funny thing happened, I had it in the wash after I cut it, but this is just gonna add to the texture. This is the dyed one, and a little bit of a spiral happened here. These are more the cottons, bigger, smaller pieces. And here this was the original color, the dyed color, and this is just another base color. And then I have here these snippets for in between, some lovely little from a handkerchief, and they are sprayed with this glimmer mist, and they are rather pretty. So they're gonna be, you know, woven into the snippet, and so will be this, and bits and pieces of this. Okay, that's now for today, and I shall keep you posted with what I do with them. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye. Here I am processing these bits and pieces that I cut up, and I'm making this ribbon. So a scrap snippet ribbon. So what I'm doing is I'm sewing it onto a piece of stabilizing fabric, because I want it to be very thin. I didn't want to use another cotton in the back, because eventually I would like to have it as a border on one of my t-shirts. So, and it's a fairly thin t-shirt, so I would like to have this ribbon fairly thin and light. So I just show you a little bit how I work. Just put on the snippets, and then I sew a little bit, get different pieces. Like the threads. And for now I'm just running down the stitch in the middle of the ribbon, just one center stitch, line of stitches, and when I finish with this ribbon I will decorate it with a second layer of more decorative fabrics, and then I will sew on the two edges. So I finish this row and then I come back and I show you the second layer of snippets that I will use. And first I do this row. What I have done to start with my ribbon, I stamped it just with an ordinary stamp and with archival ink, so it won't be washed out when I put it through the washing machine. I want to make sure that when I stitch it over, there are going to be stitches here, so I catch it so it's not too much in the wind and catches on things when you wear it. Lighter colored one down here. I already have made one of these. I might go and get it and show it to you. So see, I had a base of the blue colors, and then I put decorative bits and pieces over it, and I stitched it, you know, coming and going just to catch them all. So this is older piece. So you get the idea. So it's getting nice and interesting, the ribbon. And I might even do a slow stitch over it or some flower. So you got the idea. I'm gonna finish the rest of it offline, and then I'll show you again a bit when I sew how it's turning out. So I started sewing a little bit on one end and I'm making a zigzag, but I'm just thinking it doesn't even need a zigzag. Might look better just with a square. It's a bit rough, the zigzag. So I prefer a straight stitch, but of course that's up to you what you want. So first I'm doing it on this edge of my ribbon, taking out the pins where I don't need them anymore. Sometimes you have to help it a little bit. I'm getting towards the end of my little piece here, and what I just saw is there was no decoration for quite a while, so I just grabbed a little snippet and put it in. So you can always change and add to it and just sew it down. And at this end I just change sides like this, and then it's important this time, see, this one is only sewn here on this edge, so it has to be sure, like, you know, you can make curves just to make sure you catch everything. And here's the border, the snippet. Got mighty long. I'm gonna stitch it on to my t-shirt. And I'm pleased to show you my finished t-shirt, and it has worked out just beautifully. So it's a fairly longish t-shirt. It kind of will go above the thighs, and I'm very happy with it.